So what should SaaS companies do? One, I think you should periodically look at where do you have employees? Look at your payroll data. Where do you have employees and contractors? That's that physical presence piece, right? Look at the economics of this. Where are you selling to? How many transactions do you have? And what does that sales volume look like? That doesn't mean that you've got to run out and register in every single state. And I'll give you an example of this. California doesn't tax software as a service. And if you look at the definition of what creates economic nexus and when you have to register, it means it's the sale of taxable tangible personal property. So you may have hit these economic nexus thresholds in the state of California, but you'll never have to register because what you're selling isn't taxable in the state. And the states don't want to process a bunch of $0 returns. So probably way more information that you wanted to know, but certainly something to give everybody a little bit of background and things to look for. Monitor your registrations, where you have transactions, where you have customers, where you have employees, and basically create a heat map to see, hey, maybe I'm approaching this need to register. Keep an eye on those things. Again, not something that's super top of mind for CFOs, but something that really should be kept in mind every single month and quarter.
Is there, is there a way to narrow that down to like maybe a top two or a top three, just in terms of, I'll call them compliance mistakes? Or maybe
Sure.
there's a lot. I don't know. I might be
You know
oversimplifying.
what? I think I could keep it down between 3 and 5-ish. So
Okay.
the first
All
one that
right.
I
Let's
hear
try
an
that.
awful lot is we sell SaaS, it's just not taxable. And it's this broad misunderstanding that SaaS is not taxable anywhere. Not necessarily the case. So again, it would be silly if every state did everything the same. So just know that you can't lump everything into this non-taxable category. The second one, kind of like what we were just talking about with Nexus, don't assume because you don't have any physical workers or employees that you haven't created an obligation to collect in a state.